Hello and welcome back to Forex Generals. This is the video, the trading log for the 1st of July 2022. I'm recording it the next day. Today's the 2nd because I couldn't make the video yesterday. So let's go over to the charts. Now, the day actually started weird because we had two bad trades at the beginning. So now we know we've been in a downward trend for a while now. However, based on price action, based on price making a double bottom here and then going up to break this high, and at first I expected price to bounce off and come back down, but based on the fact that price was waiting here, it started to look like it wasn't going to bounce off and come back down. Rather, it was going to break the high, and which it did here slightly. It was going to break the high and keep going up. So I entered a trade because usually when it does this, it doesn't go down much, it keeps going up. So I entered a trade and that went against me after a few bars, and then I entered. However, okay, so what happened was I entered the trade, but I entered late, and I was taken out by the rollover price action that happened here. So I re-entered when all that had settled. I re-entered the trade here, and then it went against me again. So that's why you have two trades for minus 1,000 here. And then later in the day, there's a strategy I rarely trade because it very rarely gives me signals. So I doubt I've actually taken a trade on that strategy on this channel since I started. So my phone is just ringing. Turn that off. Okay, I doubt I've taken a trade on that strategy since. Now that strategy I trade on different pairs, on different instruments, not just GBP USD. But even at that, I still rarely get trades on them. That was the next trade. Okay, so price, I'll just scrunch up the chart. Now price had been, this is GBP AUD. On the daily time frame, price had been going down for a while. Since February, price has been in a downward trend, and now since April it's sort of been consolidating, but it still hasn't reversed into an upward trend. There has been support here for a while. So on the 1 hour chart, I saw how strongly price was going up, and usually these patterns are not sustainable. So I waited for price to get to that support area that I mentioned, which is represented by this area here. I waited for price to get to that point, which was around here, which was around there. So here I waited for price to break that support, and then I took a sell trade, expecting it to continue its downward move because we are still in a downward trend, even though it's consolidating. So I expected it to react off that. Did I say support? I expected it to react off that resistance when it got there, and that it did. So my stop loss was 10 pips, so it was somewhere here because it was going to react. It was going to react quickly. So I took a, risking the usual 0.5%. I took a trade there and targeted this structure here, targeted this this consolidation here, and that's where my take profit was. That was a, what now? It was a 1 to 10. It was a 1 to 10 hour trade. However, when price, where is it now? When price, I'll just drag it to the chart. When price did that, as it was going down, price went, I'll just show you. So price, I took the trade here, price went down and then it broke these lows. So I was sure it was going to, or rather I expected it to keep going down, notwithstanding these areas of support here. So I expected it to react off these areas, which it did actually. Went back up. I expected it to stop here, which it did. Now it rarely does what would I expect. in case you are thinking that. And I took another, I added to my trade. So I took my initial trade to break even here. I put it just below break even, and then I entered another trade here with the stop loss at the break even here for another 0.5%, and both of them closed here for a profit. So the first one closed for a profit of $10,000, second one closed for a profit of $2,000, and then when price, because I still expect price to go down to this area, when price got here, I expected it to bounce off here. However, I placed my stop loss very tight, which I ideally shouldn't have done. So it took me out there, but I risked just $400 there. I risked $400 off the profit that I had just made, and it took me out and then started going down. So that was the trade for yesterday, the 1st of July. And the total profit for the day was $10,000, and that takes us back over 200,000. Now I can show the balance because that's where we are at the moment. So we're currently at $203,000. So that was it. That was it for yesterday. I doubt I'm going to get trades like this anytime soon. So we're going to be back to our usual trades that we take on GBP USD. And Monday is Independence Day in the US, so I most likely will not be trading in the afternoon UK time. I'll be trading in the morning. But let's see what we get because we might not even get any trades on Monday. But let's see. Until then, if you like the video, let me know. Like the video, share, subscribe, comment. If you haven't subscribed already, that's it. And until next time, be safe in the market.